Let's be honest, there are days you don't feel like posting, and even worse, you have no idea what to post. I've been there, we've all been there. But imagine never running out of ideas again. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I find fresh video ideas every time I feel uninspired or stuck, and how you too can. By the way, I'm Abayomi, a growing creator figuring out this content thing one video at a time while living with a chronic illness called sickle cell disease. I've tried a bit of everything from zero budget videos to managing brands, and on this channel I share everything that I've learned along the way for creators who want to grow just like me. So if that sounds like you, make sure you watch to the end, and also don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Now let's get straight into it. Content burnout, it's real, but here's the truth. Ideas are everywhere. You just need to know where and how to look. Make sure you stick to the end, because in this video I'm going to break down how you can find endless video ideas no matter your niche, no matter how stuck you feel. So let's start with why you actually feel stuck. Most times when you get stuck, it's not because you don't have ideas. It's either you are over consuming, comparing yourself to other creators, or you're just overthinking what other people want to see. And this happens to me as well. I've noticed that whenever I binge watch other people's content, I find myself comparing a lot, and I'm unable to create at that period. And if this sounds like you as well, remember this: your favorite creators did not start where they are today. They had their 0 views days as well. So avoid comparing. After all, you are writing your own story. This brings me to the first way I use to generate fresh video ideas whenever I feel stuck or uninspired, and that is repurposing your past wins. Now, not to confuse you, this is just basically repurposing your old videos. I always say this: your analytics is one of the most important things to help you grow. So whenever you get a chance, always check your analytics. Do not ignore your insights and analytics on every platform that you create on. So whenever you feel stuck, go back there, check out what content performed well. For example, if your what I eat in a day vlog performed very well, chances are your audience wants to see more of that. So instead of thinking of new things to create, just repurpose your what I eat in a day vlog and then create something fresh around it. So try ideas like what I eat in a week, or how many calories I take in a day. Same topic, fresh spin. You get the gist. The fact is, you don't always need new ideas. Sometimes you just have to find new ways to tell old stories. And this brings me to the second one: use AI, but use it the right way. Tools like ChatGPT can give you tons of ideas in minutes, but only if you use the right prompts. Here is one I use for my channel, and you can replicate this for any niche. Notice how the prompt clearly describes who I am, my audience, and exactly what I want. Now, if you're a creator on YouTube, you can also get ideas from your YouTube studios. Just go to your YouTube studio, go to content. Under the inspiration tab, you can use the AI for your next video. And now to the third way I use to generate fresh video ideas whenever I feel stuck, and that is document, don't just create. Now, this is one hill I will definitely die on. And I tell creators all the time, instead of just creating or thinking creating, think documents. Here's the truth: you will not always have time to create. Sometimes you don't have to sit down to plan or sit down to create content. Just document what's happening in your life right now. The fact that you feel stuck or uninspired to post something, that's the moments that you can document and share with your audience. And one good thing about documenting your journey is that you are able to share unfiltered, raw moments with your audience, and that in turn builds trust. Honestly, whenever I feel stuck, I just bring out my phone and I share whatever is on my mind and I post it. Forget about the numbers. You don't have to care whether it does 100,000 views or 1,000 views or even just 1 view. The fact is that you stayed consistent by sharing something you have on your mind. Moving on to the next way I generate video ideas, and that is to create an idea bank. This is one of the best things I've ever done, and it's of course is one of the best things you can ever do for yourself as a content creator. An idea bank is simply a place where you dump every idea that comes to your mind, no matter how ridiculous or notorious it sounds. Because sometimes ideas come at the wrong time. You might not have the tool to create that idea at that period, or you might not even want to create that at that period, but you think that you'd remember where you need that idea. But trust me, you're not going to remember. So don't throw that idea away. Store it in an idea bank. And that idea might not make sense now, but 3 months later or 6 months later, it could be the video that changes everything for your channel. So every time you have an idea, make sure you don't throw them away, just put them in an idea bank. Moving on, another one is get inspired by other creators. This one's really tricky, right? For me, it's not the best method because I spend a lot of time scrolling and wasting my time instead of creating. I just spend that time consuming other people's content, all in the name of looking for inspiration from them. And if this is you as well, we just need to be intentional about getting inspired from other creators. I realized that it is actually possible to get inspired from other creators' work and not just keep doom scrolling and then lose all the time. And when I talk about being intentional, one of the things that I do is to set a timer when watching other creators. I also use time blocking so that I don't spend hours researching and feeling unproductive at the end of the day.
If you want protection,
I know you don't have a lot of followers, right? But even if you have 10 followers, ask them questions. When people ask me questions in my DM on Instagram, I don't just reply to them. I sometimes create a video out of it. And that is a surefire way to get engagement and build trust. You don't need a big audience to get inspired. You just need to pay attention to the few audience that are already showing up for you. And also, don't feel discouraged if you ask your audience a question and you do not get any reply. Just keep putting questions out and one day you definitely get a response. Here's a quick recap on how to find endless video ideas whenever you feel stuck. First, we talked about repurposing your past wins, which is also like repurposing your old contents that performed well. And then I talked about leveraging AI tools like ChatGPT and YouTube Studio. And then I moved on to the third one, which was document over creating. Next, we talked about getting inspired by other creators. And lastly, ask your audience. And also, if you have any questions or comments, drop it as well and I'll be reading all of it. And if you're a new creator trying to figure this content thing out, we can figure it out together. Subscribe to my channel. Let's do this together.